Starry-eyed rumblings.
Showtime. She has awoken. Or is awaking. She's taking her time, rubbing at her eyes, looking rough, as if she had a serious hangover, which is not surprising considering I saw her sniffing into that intoxicated napkin. I don't wish to be a bad host, so I offer her some water. She takes it without even looking at me, downs it, and then massages her eyeballs. Wow, she's really going for them. Excuse me, miss, I don't know if you should be rubbing your eyeballs quite so vigorously. Is everything okay? If you've got something stuck in your eye, I may be able to take a look. Might be an eyelash. Easy enough problem to fix. She looks up at me. Her eyes are slightly bloodshot. Nothing to worry about, I don't think. She closes her eyes as she says, What am I? What do I want? What is she doing here? I have a selection of likely meanings to her what. I'm gonna go for what is she doing here? Hello, ma'am. My name... She's a murderer. I don't know if I want to give my real name. I'm a member of the LAPD. I flash my badge. Which is kind of pointless because she doesn't look up as she responds. Who? I press on. Ma'am, I have arrested you and you are now in my custody on suspicion of attempting to murder the CEO, Ike. Being fully transparent, ma'am, now you will be taken to Ike, where the hammer of justice will fall upon you and announce your fate given your crimes and intentions. And as a disclaimer, the hammer of justice is a metaphorical hammer. No one will be doing you any physical harm in any way, shape, or form. In response, her head rolls lazily backwards and rests against the wall as she says, Ike isn't a big deal. He is the CEO of Emirates estate, which is pretty high ranking as far as rankings go in a deep space settlement of about 60 people. She cracks one eye open and looks nowhere in particular and slurs out a few more words. You really have no idea. Not quite, ma'am. I have done a bit of investigation and it has been fruitful. And specifically, I have had access to your communications device. So I know a lot more than you might think, especially when it comes to military operations. Well, then you know that Ike sent the order for Emirates estate to start being populated. I did not know that. I don't say this, of course. However, I can put the most likely twos and twos together. Nak Heng is the most heavily populated location in this sector. So if any population was going to come to populate Emirates estate, it would be most likely from Nak Heng. Thus, if Ike was sending an order to start the relocation, it was likely a message to Nak Heng. Thus, somebody doesn't want Yumma's estate being populated, or doesn't want people leaving Nek Heng for some reason. Thus, I don't know why that would be the case, or who would want to stop Yumma's estate being populated or Nek Heng being unpopulated. I ask the murderer. I should really get a name. Excuse me, ma'am. May I ask your name? You can call me Yell. Come again, sorry, didn't quite catch that. Yell. Yell as in screaming from the top of your lungs. Yell? Yes. Ironic that she speaks in a really low tone and almost a whisper. I address Yell. Yell, if there is any information that you can provide that will help the safety and protection of Nek Heng, Yumma's estate, or anywhere else in the sector, then that would be greatly appreciated. She doesn't respond. I try again. Yell, I'm a great believer in truth. I believe the truth is the truth, and the truth shall prevail. Now, perhaps you can avail yourself of the truth, and it shall set you free. That's not to say I'm making any promises about your fate and what the justice system will have in store for you. However, I do believe that speaking the truth will be most beneficial for you and for everyone. Even if at the present moment it doesn't quite seem like telling the truth will be a good idea, it is. But I blabber on. Please tell me before I go on too long. Those are my thoughts. What is your take on all this truth business? Over to you. I finish my not a sermon. Yell has not moved an inch. So it seems my not a sermon has fallen on deaf ears. In fact, she might have fallen asleep. Hey Yell, are you awake? And she responds, of course, this time. Yes, just take me to Ike, or whatever. Alas, she leaves me no choice. We're going to have to traverse the 20 steps to Ike's office.